Hi guys, Captain of We're gonna talk about Rising of the Shield Hero, episode 20, the Battle of the God and the Demon, or as I would call it, Get Wrecked, Pope! Get Wrecked! And Badass Queen, Waifu, come to town, Badass Queen. Also, Moriyasu, you're a moron, still a moron. Except one good thing in this episode, 100 points for that. One good line, nothing more. Still a moron. Anyway, we begin with the episode where the Queen, which actually, unfortunately, I mistaked for the one that should not be named. The one that should not be named. Because the Queen has. Do you think the daughter has the same armor sense? Fashion sense? The Queen has the same armor, almost same looking armor as the one that we should not name, which is the bitch. Pretty much. That's why I mistook her, but then I was like, no, sorry. And she basically goes out and says, time to take the Pope! Time to take him! Now we go on march! March out! March! And she is just badass. I will say this. Great performance by the Queen's voice actor. Great performance by everyone. And I hate the Pope. But I love the Pope's performance. Hope you enjoyed the video. Anyway, so we basically go back to where we were in the last episode, where basically the priest had summoned his church thing, blah blah blah, and Naofumi decides to attack. But before he attacks, Moriyasu and Ren says, your shield is too overpowered, too overleveled. It's a cheating. And I'm like, God, you frustrating morons. Yeah, I will say this. Great voice actors, but I will say this. If I was in that universe, I would slap all the three of them and not feel any remorse for that. Thank you for that. If I could. Anyway, so basically now Fumi does high kick with his chicken, which is Philo, sorry. And they attack the Pope, and they literally break off one of the shields of the Pope. And the Pope is like, holy shit, they're gonna kill me. And Raphtalia, the waifu of the year, or the waifu of this year, basically best girlfriend, does sword fight on a badass master elite level and beats almost the crap out of him. Almost. But pretty cool action fights. This episode, if you want action, perfection. If you want story, good too. Good. I would not say much more. Anyway, so basically now Fumi has a struggle with his inner self, which is basically the shield of wrath. Am I jumping around here? I need to drink for a second.
Did we talk about the attacking?
Oh yeah.
No,
Itsuki
no,
Ren,
no, no, no.
Itsuki and Ren and Moriyasu attacked as well. I will say this: I will give 200 points for Ren's swordsmanship. Very good, very good. And they literally did damage to the bastard, at least a bit. They did damage to him. Anyway, so basically we get Naofumi upgrade to ultimate dark fucking knight with dragon armor. And the dragon is like, let your rage be consumed. Remember everything. And we see a whole montage. Spoiler! Spoiler warning, goddammit. Spoiler warning, goddammit. Just for sure. Don't attack the messenger. Anyway, we see a whole montage of everything that happened to him. Which is the bitch, everything. Even the first episode. And now Fumi was like, damn it, it hurts! Damn it! God damn it, it hurts! And a sweet cool armor. And his all armor is literally transforming into a giant dragon armor of black. Badass. It's basically like a badass dragon armor with badass spikes and everything. I cannot explain how it looks, but the thumbnail will definitely be with that picture. And best moment of Raphtalia and Naofumi, girlfriend and boyfriend look, or not boyfriend moment, boyfriend and girlfriend moment, kind of a moment. But anyway, so they were fighting, Philo doing her very good job, much better than the bitch. Seriously. And they literally helped out with, I liked Melty in this episode as well. Melty was like, hey, sister, do the job, please. And she's like, fine. And she's like, do it now, damn it. And she's 10. The other one is 20 or 19 or something. Yay! Screw you, Mai. Screw you. Anyway, so they basically attack and do some awesome fighting, and the Pope decides to have his little monologue saying to his followers, no, we must defeat the demon! We must defeat, so we can have a glorious victory over the demon! And a lot of... What more talk did he say? He said a lot of stuff. Damn it, he said too much stuff. But I will say this, all of the lines of the Pope, very great, and he was like this, now you will all die! And I was like, this bitch is scary, this is scary, he's scaring me. To be fair, he's scaring me. He's basically a guy in my nightmares, in one aspect. And he said to his followers, like, no, sacrifice yourself if you must. That's the only pure way to do it. And I'm like, Raphtalia said, this man is insane. This man is literally a moron. I will say this. This is literally is it kind of mirroring history? Kinda is, in one aspect. This guy is literally lost, basically. Anyway, so basically almost everyone dies, almost, of the followers. Holy shit. And he does a new attack, the bow attack. And we get one of the nice animations. P.S. This animation was because the church... Okay, I will say this. I like the church, the 3D church. Sorry, I need to drink for a second. Perfect. I like the 3D church, but now we know why it was 3D. But he was like, time to screw with your minds. Who is the Pope? Where am I? Basically. And he basically, what did he do? Mirror copies of himself, some shit? He basically just did like a type of, what is it called again? It's some form of thing you look at in a glass in the 80s or 90s. A kaleidoscope thing inside of the church. And he's like, ha ha, I'm taunting you, you fools, you dumb fools, you devil of the shield. You will now perish. And your friends too. That's what I think, basically, he's saying. He's saying a lot of nice things. A lot of badass evil villain things. It was a very good voice actor. And Melty was holy shit. Melty's voice actor's performance is shit. It made me actually very afraid for her safety in one aspect. No, but seriously, she was crying. Holy shit. She was like, stop, stop. And Naofumi gets shot in the shoulder and in his leg. And he's like, fuck. And he's like, you cannot escape, devil. You cannot. And Moriyasu and Itsuki gets wrecked by this. Do they get wrecked? Yes. And he basically uses the bow skill and he just shoots hundreds of invisible bows at them. No, not invisible bows. Hundreds of invisible arrows. And Raphtalia gets shot in the shoulder and she's like, ah, damn it. And Naofumi's like, okay, screw this. And he protects Raphtalia and they're both pissed. And one of the scenes is from the preview, but I really enjoyed that scene. And he's like, try to hurt her again and you will die. Which kinda is what is gonna happen in one aspect. Basically, he was so pissed in his face, it was basically like this. I cannot do the expression. For the love of me, I cannot do the expression. But it was like, if you hurt her one more time, you're dead. Extreme dead. And it's gonna be soon. Oh, what was it again? I forgot something.
Um,
Come on, catch it up.
Yeah, then the queen.
Oh, the queen showed up. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, I really liked the montage where all the suffering and shit. I enjoyed that. And shit, I forgot to mention. Naofumi was like, no, I will never surrender to you, evil dragon spirit. And the dragon is like, no, I know you want this. I know it in your heart. You want this. You know, that's what we forgot. And he almost transformed into get a helmet. He almost got a helmet or a hoodie of darkness or something. Seriously, I want an action figure of this. Fourth, I want a look of this. Please give me an outfit or something like this. Please. Secondly, I will buy. I will buy. I don't care. I will buy. But anyway, so basically the dragon tries to tempt him, and oh shit, we forgot the best moment in that. Crap, I forgot. Oh, Raphtalia and Philo, they basically show up with their memories, and he remembers. And I almost thought, damn it, I almost thought that she almost kissed him in the lips, and it was a spirit ghost, or it was a inner thought of Raphtalia where she has done good. You know, everything from episode 1 to all the episodes of every good thing he has done for his party members. And Raphtalia was like, ah, and I'm like, yes, do it. And I'm like, nope, it went right through him. And I was like, damn it! That's what I was. And Naofumi was happy and he cried. And Raphtalia got basically the curse burn marks. Holy shit, Princess Melty got it too! Jesus. And the bird. But basically Naofumi said, screw you, dragon. I am my boss. I am my boss, not you. And basically Moriyasu, oh, wait, I forgot one more moment. Damn it. Hope you enjoyed the video anyway. It's gonna be a bit long, not super long. So he basically, I think he did this. He just did like, off me. He was thinking, he was like, who's holding me? Damn it! And he kicked. I think he punched Philo. I think he punched Philo in the face without wanting to do it. Without wanting to do it. Oh my God, now for me. Of course, he wasn't in his right mind by this point. He was like, yes, get consumed. You want this power. You want it, do you? They didn't want to help you. Oh, the dragon. I forgot to mention that. They didn't want to help you in the time of need. In the time of the most dire need you wanted. I tried to do my best voice, but I'm not good. But anyway, so basically, Itsuki and Ren are like, holy shit, what happened to his armor? They're like this. Oh my God, they're like, I cannot do the expression, but they're like, oh my God. That's what I think they would be, scary wimps. Yeah, yeah. They said basically, did he become the devil? Isn't he, basically Moriyasu said, did he become the devil of the shield? And I'm like, please give me an atomic bomb and just throw it at his face. Please. Not a real atomic bomb, by the way. A magic one. Which is real. And then throw it right in his balls. And his face. And then kick him again. And bind him around the one that we should not name. And then send him out into space. And let him die. Thank you. That's what I think. Because it was like, Moriyasu, I just wonder how low you can go of your stupidity. You have went so low that it's no existence of stupidity. But I give you one good point for motivation speech for Moria. Damn it, my throat. For Naofumi. Good. And oh shit. Yeah, they were fighting the Pope shit. Yeah. So everyone was impressed, and Itsuki and Ren tried to attack again. They tried to attack, and Raphtalia attacked as well. Pretty badass. Yes. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But we forgot to mention Naofumi's little joke. Yeah, remember that. We don't want to forget the bits. Oh yeah, yeah, true, true. Shit. No. So basically, sorry for jumping around. Hope you enjoyed the review. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. So basically, the queen basically does an ice Kamehameha wave, basically, and like freeze, bitch. He's basically freeze, and the Pope is like, no, it cannot be. My barrier. Why is it breaking in with ice? And the queen is like, do it now! Now for me, do it now, damn it! And he's like, alright, damn it, time to do it then. And he's like, jump on! He's like, Philo, time to do it, come on! And, oh, he did a combined attack with Moriyasu. He's like, attack! And he did some form of dragon attack as well. Yay. Or some form of fire attack. I forgot that. so they basically attack, and we hear the most epic moment in the whole episode, in my
He
mind.
does his rage shield
He
again.
does his rage shield. Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
starts to bleed.
yeah. It starts to bleed. Yeah, but we forgot the joke. And oh, that's later. Is it?
No,
It's actually now. Yeah. So Morias is like, no, we need to be friends. Friendship wins over everything. And I'm like, for the love of God, Moriyasu, you ruined a perfect moment in one aspect. Because Naofumi and Raphtalia and everyone else in his party said friendship is, they were good. They were talking. I don't remember all of the text. God damn it. They were happy that he was back and supported again. They were happy that he was back and fine. And he's like, I'm sorry. I don't want to do it again. He feels regrettable because every one of his party members burned with the curse. God, you're burning the curse onto Raphtalia again? He's like, no, I'm sorry, no. And they're like, no, it's fine, it's fine. Just take down that asshole, which is the Pope. Which is the Pope, pretty much. So basically, Moriyasu's like, no, friendship can win everything. And then Naofumi's like, oh, did you not say friendship can win everything, Moriyasu? Huh? Did you? And Moriyasu's like, Naofumi! God damn it! That's what I imagine.
yeah.
He's like, ha ha, what did you say about your thing, you dumb ass? That's what I pretty much imagine, now Fumi saying in his head. And they do the final attack, and now Fumi summons Blufftifer, or Blood Shield, or yeah, Blufftifer, whatever. He summons a fucking giant snake cage mouth bear trap. And he's like, hi, Pope! And the Pope is like, oh shit, I cannot die! I am the messenger of God! And he's like, oh, before that, he was like smiling. What can you do? You cannot do nothing. He was like this. Ha ha ha. What can you do? You dumb shield demon. And Nafumi's like, try me. Try me. He's basically try me. He said one of the cool lines in the episode. I don't remember everything, alright guys? I don't remember everything. But anyway, so he's basically summons a giant fucking bear cage. No, a giant bear trap. And the Pope is like, please no! And he's like, when he sees the spear break, he's like, oh my god! He's like, no! And he gets chomp. And then and I was like, yes! Finally this asshole is dead! Finally that jerk is dead, man. Finally. Seriously, it was epic. He was like, my face is crunching. He's like, oh my god, my face. I cannot do that, but you understand what I show you by, if you watch the episode, you understand. He basically gets meat mush, nothing left, splatter, blood stain, nothing. And now Fumi sacrifices almost all his blood, and Raphtalia is shocked as shit. She is super shocked. She's like, oh my god. And Fumi is like bleeding and sitting in a nice night pose, in a nice badass statue pose. Also, I forgot to mention, the badass theme song played. Badass fucking theme song from the first opening plays. And he's like, I will not give up, you son of a bastard. Oh, I forgot to mention, the Pope did Phoenix Attack. And he's like, by the power of nature and combined, we will. Oh, he said some, the fast heal combination thing, but he said a higher spell than this. By the nature combined with our powers combined, we will. I will use and consume this flame to use it our own advantage. To use it to our own gain. And he basically summoned a goddamn flame dragon right at his face. He's like, flame dragon, wah! I cannot do flame dragon, but he basically summoned Flame Dragon. And Philo helped. Yay, Philo! Second best girl. Yay! Melty also. Yay! Moriyasu. Suck. Though to be fair, voice actors are great. And the Pope, the only thing that was left from the little Pope, guess what? The glasses floating like this. Brum, 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 brum. And everyone else in the church's protection or the church's followers were like, no, not priest Sama, no. And the queen showed up and said, time to surrender or you will die. And she's like, she is just a badass mom. Badass. Also, she has nice looks.
And then we see Naofumi, who seems to be
Yeah.
dead.
He's like, he lost like, let me see, how much blood was that? Like a giant pool of blood. And he's like dying. He's like, ah, oh, damn it. He's like, oh, God damn it, I cannot speak. God damn it. And the queen is like, Naofumi Watani. She basically says the queen, and he's like, yeah, what?
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
didn't come here earlier.
I didn't. Yeah, basically, she says, I'm sorry that I didn't come earlier. And I liked. Oh, I forgot to mention. I liked Moriyasu's and Ren's and Itsuki's faces. They were like, oh, like, they were like shocked, stunned. They couldn't say a shit. They couldn't say anything. They were like stunned, bitch slapped. They were like this, bum, 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 right in their face. Yay! And sorry, I need to drink for a second. So she basically says, I'm sorry that I didn't come here earlier. Iwatani Naofumi. I am the queen of Meldromark. What was her name again? God, her name is so long. Yeah, it was long and very beautiful, but long.
She's queen.
Yeah. And Raphtalia was like, no, Fumi, don't die, don't die. And she was literally on him and like, no, don't die, don't die. Did you know that she actually heard the queen before she even said anything? She heard like the queen say, help the shield hero. Did she say that? Help the shield hero now.
She said that she won't let him die.
Yeah, she said, I won't let him die. We must not let him die, basically. And Raphtalia actually heard that with her ears. And I will say this. If Naofumi marries the chick, he's not gonna be able to hide anything. He's not gonna be able to hide anything from this woman. She has ears as sonars. She has ears that hears everything. So, good luck now, Fumi. Good luck. I hope you have good luck in a wedding. I hope. If you're gonna be in a wedding, of course. I hope. But please. But he dies, or we presume that he dies, and he's like, damn it. And the only thing we see is his eye. He's like, damn it, I know, alright. Then he's like, and then he's like, eh. And the episode ends on his eye. Pretty much. And did he say something? Oh, I think Naofumi said something. Damn it. He was like, you know what I think he would say in his head right now? Sorry for making the episode a bit longer, but I will say this. He was like thinking, great, you showed up finally now, damn it. Great. Like, like we didn't need you before in 24 hours before this. Great. He's like, great, just great. And he's like, ah, shit. I'm dead. That's what I would be saying. Also, I would say, if I was Naofumi, I would say this. Yes, finally that Pope jackass is dead. And we see you next time. Goodbye. This episode gets 200 points, no questions asked. Music, come on, it gives 200 million. No questions asked. The first opening, awesome. Second opening, awesome. But first opening, yes, perfection. Goodbye. We see you next time. Ad Wiedersehen. I'm gonna do my Star Wars fanfiction. Bye bye.